Okay, before I start anything, I just want to say thank you to Freewheeling Skeptic for giving me a golden ticket. For those of you who don't know what that is, I'm currently doing Sober October, and a golden ticket is like an add-on you can buy during the campaign that allows the person who is being sponsored to have a night off or to drink. And Lord, do I need it. So thank you, Freewheeling Skeptic, for paying £20 forward and getting me a golden ticket. This is for your dad. I know you said that it's his birthday. And do you know how hard it is? Like, this is not sponsored at all, but do you know how hard it is to not drink while I have Captain Morgan sitting in my cupboard? This was bought by the Two Corners of the Universe podcast, the guy who runs it, and he bought this for me because he's a true gentleman, and I will be partaking in it now for Freewheeling Skeptic because she bought me a golden ticket because it's her dad's birthday, but I really need it. So thank you very much. And for those of you who think that I am weak, this is the only shot that I am taking today, even though I could get absolutely fucking destroyed today, but I'm choosing not to because I have some fucking integrity, okay? I love rum. Fuck. Okay. What am I doing here today? What is this video? What is a girl chat? So, to preface this video, what this video is and why I do this like kind of series on my channel is because while I was a closeted ex-Muslim, while I was living with my Muslim family, I had no actual friends. I had very few contacts in the outside world. I had some online friends, but I didn't have like any real friends, so the only thing that would keep me company is YouTube videos and just people going about their day and talking about themselves. So this is what this series is about, and to be honest, I only started doing this because you know, I know that there's a community out there that really appreciates me just talking to them. And I wanted to do this week because my YouTube lineup has been pretty serious lately, and I just don't want it to be as serious. I just wanted to talk about my week, you know, talk about some girl stuff maybe. But I would like to address some of the absolute shite that has been going on this month, the month that I chose to be sober. By the way, the link for the campaign is still below if you would like to donate. I already hit my target of £200, but I would love to reach 300 this month just because, you know, the more I can raise for Macmillan Cancer, the more, you know, is good. So if you are, I know I just drank, but I'm allowed, I promise you I'm allowed. If you would like to donate, please consider doing so. We're 100 away from our goal. If we hit that goal, I will raise the bar again. But thank you so much for helping me raise 200, and I would love to get to 300. Links in the description. All of my links are in the description. All of the links are always in the description. But this month has been an absolute fucking, like, stress ball. It's been really, really stressful. And I'm kind of regretting, and you know, I'm in two minds about it, but I'm kind of regretting being sober this month because it's just been so much. You know, at the beginning of the month, we had that whole thing with Farhan. We had a couple of other things. I kind of remember them now. It's all a blur. Like, this month feels like it's been 2 or 3 months. Like, it's been so long, and I just want it to be over, but there's 14 more days left. There's 14 more days left. So I think, okay, so what the fuck happened, Faye? So what happened is that I am suspended on Twitter in one of the most unproblematic weeks that I've ever had, and I don't know why I'm being punished in this way. Not by Twitter, just like on an existential level. And I want to address the existentialism first, I think, because I think in my brain I'm just thinking, oh my god, this is so unfair, like I've been so good. But it's not. I think the world just doesn't work like that. I think we build this image of karma in our brains, and we think that if we're good, then we're going to be repaid by the universe, when really everything happens for no reason, and, you know, it's all chaos. And I think in our weird pattern-finding brain just kind of translates, oh, if you do good things, you'll get good things. If you do bad things, you'll get bad things. And honestly, like this week, I had even said, like, I don't want to do any podcasts this week. I don't want to do any talks. I don't want to do anything. I just want to take this week for myself, to focus on myself, focus on my studies, just, you know, recollect, because the rest of the month has been absolute fucking garbage. And it's just, it just won't let up. Like, I can't get a break this month. And you know, I'm having an experience, like I said in previous videos. Everything that happens in life is good if you just translate it as good. But I was thinking maybe I'm being punished because I bought this beautiful fur coat, and I don't know why I would be. I was talking to a couple of my friends about it, and this is going to sound so stupid, by the way, but I've had this image of myself, like, in my brain for, like, a few months where I just want a bad bitch fur coat, and I've got one now. I bought one. And I just couldn't get it out of my brain, and it got to the point where it was, like, disturbing me, so I brought it up to a couple of friends, and they were just like, well, just get it. And in my brain, it was just like, no, I've never wanted something purely for material reasons. Like, I've never, like, if I needed shoes, I would get shoes. If I needed books, I would get books. If I needed something, I would get them. Like, yes, I'm open to receiving gifts, but somebody else bought that for me. Usually, if I want something purely materialistic, I buy it for someone else, and then it fulfills my need to have it, because in my brain, I've already bought it. But this was something that I wanted purely materialistically and purely for myself, and I always felt like, you know, that's a bad thing. And people reassured me it's not a bad thing. And, you know, this isn't real fur. I'm so against real fur things or pure leather things. So this is all faux fur. And also it's secondhand, so it's recycled, you know, nothing has been... I've taken care with it, and I just feel like this is the reason I'm being punished. But again, on an existential level, nothing happens for any kind of reason. And this is just, you know, this is just chaos. It's nothing is my fault here. This has just happened. But I would be lying if I said it wasn't bothering me. It is bothering me, because I feel like I've been good, and I feel like I should be paid for being good, when that's just an unrealistic expectation to have of a chaotic universe and a chaotic life. You know, life isn't fair. You just gotta roll with it, and that's what I'm trying to do. And to be honest, this is probably like a well-deserved break for me. But what is the tea, Faye? Like, what happened? What happened yesterday, the day before, and today? So, there was some stupid motherfucker on the internet, sorry. I swear a lot, okay? If you guys don't like that, you can just unsubscribe, unfollow, just leave. Like, I'm not gonna stop swearing on your account. It's what I do. It's what I do. Some ignorant motherfucker on the internet who, just piece of shit, bitch, cunt, like, I don't even know. She had, like, wrote an entire thread about how ex-Muslims are ugly, and instead of clapping back, because you know your girl loves clapping back, instead of clapping back, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make this into a positive thing and start a thread where people could just post their selfies, and we'll make a beautiful ex-Muslims post, right? A beautiful ex-Muslims thread. And for some reason that drove Muslim Twitter up the fucking wall, like they could not handle it. And they just started, you know, quote tweeting it and saying that we're all ugly, da 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 da. And I threw my selfie in the mix, and I put my mantra up there. For those of you who didn't see my identity politics video where I talk about the art piece I drew of myself in a very narcissistic fashion, I decided to, you know, make La ilaha illa ana, or there is no God but me, my mantra, because I write my own destiny, right? That's my whole thing. And to be honest, the big, like, influence for that is Berserk, which, if you haven't seen it, haven't read the manga, like, what are you doing with your life? It's the greatest thing ever written. If that was preached as a religion, I would follow it, because that is divine. It's a lie, I wouldn't do it. But still, it's, like, the greatest story ever written. Like, if you haven't been exposed to it, be exposed to it. Except if you're, like, sensitive to dark material, then maybe don't, because it's extremely dark. There's a lot of dark themes, a lot of horrible things happen, like... I'm sorry, I just had a shot, being sober and having, like, not ate all day. I'm sorry, I will get back on point. But yeah, Muslim Twitter went absolutely fucking insane because they could not stand a thread of ex-Muslims, and I had thrown my selfie in and I had made that my caption because I'm a fucking moron, and everyone went crazy over that. So those two tweets went viral, you know, on the same fucking day. And then people started looking into my profile and they found my blasphemy video day, and then that went fucking viral. It has been like a whole fucking thing. Like, I have had posts go viral. Like, my No Hijab Day post went viral. My Awesome with Allah video went viral, but I've never had so many go viral on the same day. Also, you know, Nick Heretical Grey's post went viral. Halima Salat's post went viral. Like, Muslim Twitter has been having a fucking heyday. They've just been screaming incessantly for the last 48 hours. And today, and I started noticing some weird stuff with Twitter yesterday. My account kept getting blocked. Like, they constantly sent me that stupid like capture thing where I have to like click on pictures to confirm that I'm not a robot. And I think that was probably because I was retweeting all the hate comments. And some of them were absolutely fucking detestable. Like, some of them were death threats. One person said that I deserve to be tortured by ISIS. Like, normal shit on a Tuesday, you know? And that part I can deal with. I'm willing to take the hit to expose how toxic the Muslim community can be. I'm willing to take the hit, and credit where credit is due. Thank you to those Muslims in the chat who were, you know, reprimanding those people for being so fucking toxic. Thank you for that. That was absolutely brave of you to do, because it's one thing for me to be an outsider and say what I say and do what I do, but I feel like it's another thing to be a Muslim and then speak up for us. I know how hard that can be, and thank you. And, you know, whoever ends up sharing this video, please do tag them so that they see this, and you truly, like, you have my full gratitude. Thank you for doing that, and thank you for, you know, exposing yourself to that kind of toxicity and hatred, because I know that that's not like an easy thing to do. So thank you for that. But yeah, my Blasphemy Day video got flagged, like, it got mass flagged. And it was, you know, taken down, and Twitter was like, you can remove the tweet and you'll have a 12-hour lock, you'll be back online, you know. And I'm kind of putting my foot down on this because it's not a pride thing. I think it's more of a I did nothing wrong thing, and I'm not gonna, you know, reopen my Twitter until Twitter acknowledges that there's nothing wrong with this post. So I've appealed it, and I'm suspended until further notice. So, you know, if you wanted to know how toxic Muslim Twitter is, here you are. Here you are. Muslim Twitter got toxic, got fucking riled up because of a selfie thread, a selfie, and lastly, like, this wasn't the first thing that they got, like, amped up about. The last thing they got amped up about was my Blasphemy Day video, and they mass flagged it. It got, like, it was already on like 10k views or something, and then by the point that it got flagged, it was at like 20,000. So that just tells you how many people viewed it, and I'm willing to take the hit. I think that there needs to be noise about this. I think that this toxicity needs to be revealed and it needs to be talked about, so I'm willing to take the hit. It just bothers me because I've just been trying to be as unproblematic as possible, and it's just been one problem after the other. Not just like online, like in my actual life as well. Like, I've been having problems at work, so I'm going to be back on the job hunt soon. You know, I'm struggling with money because I'm still paying for my summer. I'm in about £600 worth of debt, which is fine. Like, I'll be able to handle it. I think it should be paid off by November, December, I'm thinking. I've already cut through half of it, so it's okay. You don't need to worry about me. You know, in my life, like this month on the 14th is what I'm, you know, quite happily branding Freedom Day, because it's been a year since I've been disowned, and that was a lot of emotions to deal with. You know, I'm doing this whole Sober October thing because of my mom. I'm gonna fucking cry. I don't want to cry in this video because it's absolutely fucking stupid. But I've been thinking a lot about my mum, because she died of cancer, and this is why I'm doing this. I do it every year, and I want to continue doing it every year. So it's been fucking hard, dude. Like, I can't. I actually can't with all of this. So maybe this is exactly what I need. Maybe I can spin this, you know. I'm in a very Barney Stinson phase of my life, so I think I'm just gonna have to turn it around and see this as a good thing. This is a way to get away from the toxicity of online. But you know, at least anyone who wants to reach me, they can. Another positive thing is that little devil on Twitter finally got back in contact with me, and she's happy and she's okay. And it was so good to hear her voice because I was really fucking worried about her. Jesus, I'm such a pathetic person. Whew. I'm sorry that this girl chat has been like... This is a shit girl chat. Like, I just want to bitch today. Today was meant to be like my leavers day at work, because today is the last day at that place, and I've been in two minds about it because I love my team, but it's just not the right place for me. And you know, I went in my bad bitch fur coat, I did my makeup, like dyed my hair, got a new color going. Oh, notice my hair, it's a new color. I'm sorry, I probably should have addressed that. But yeah, I went in my fur coat, you know, knee-high boots, you know, cleavage, just, you know, looking like a bad bitch. And it was supposed to be a happy day, and it just fucking sucks. It just fucking sucks. Like, and I'm also working on some other stuff. Like, I'm working on my artwork. I posted that today, and I'm so happy that at Aesthetical Uwu, I think that's, I can't believe I just fucking said Uwu, but I think that's her Twitter handle. I just did an art piece for her, and she was so happy about it. You know, I'm working on my artwork. I'm working on some comedy material because I would love to have like a blasphemy comedy special. I would love to do an event like that. I'm working on a speech. I've worked on my speech. I've like figured it out. It's the perfect time. That's gonna go up in November. I really want it recorded so I can post it to this channel. I don't know if it's going to be recorded, but we'll see. It's a Faith to Faithless gig up in Bristol, so for those of you who are interested, please do, you know, come and see me. And that's on November the 21st, so I'm working on that. I'm working on my comedy stuff, I'm working on my art, I'm working on some poetry. Like, I'm really trying to make this month a creative journey, like a positive journey, but it's just been one fucking thing after another, you know? And it's just like a lot, and I don't know what to do about that. I'm also starting a project where I'm bringing other people onto my channel. So Mustafa Ali, he hasn't gotten back in contact with me, but he wants a platform here, and I'm more than happy to give it to him. I'm waiting for responses to LGBT Muslims who want to be on my channel. I want progressive Muslims on my channel. I want, you know, people who can't come out, just can't, like in other countries. I want them to share their stories here. There's some commission work that I want to do for Noon or Nuria Benson, so that she can have a voice here. Somali community, you know, big up my Somalis. I want you on my channel. There are so many things that I've just been trying to work on, and everything's being set back because of stupid, pointless, idiotic, toxic fucking drama. And someone pointed out to me, like, you said you're the Kardashian of the ex-Muslim community, like, what do you expect? Girl, listen, I always expect better. I always expect better of people, and they always let me down. It's the one thing that I don't expect disappointment from, because I want people to be better, and I feel like we need to hold them to a higher standard so that they can attain that, you know. So, because how do you call people up on things if you always expect them to be their worst self? You know, everything else I prepare myself for disappointment because I feel like that's a healthy way for me to be. But when it comes to people, I always expect better, and they always fucking just, you know, I expected better from my family, expected better from my dad, expected better from my God, you know, the God that I used to believe in, and he's just everything's just fucking shit sometimes. And I think that's just how life is, and you just have to deal with it and bitch about it on the internet from time to time. This certainly isn't an outlet I would have had if I was still trapped in my father's house. You know, a lot has improved for me. I'm not bitter about the place that I'm in. I'm just, you know, just right now, right in this moment, things are kind of shit. Besides this fur fucking coat, because this is amazing. Like, I love this. But I think I'm gonna close off this girl chat here. It was just meant to be like me bitching to the camera and you having someone to keep you company while they bitch about their stupid first world problems. You know, I love you guys. I hope that I hope that you're having like a better month than me, because mine has been a ride. Um, this is my Blasphemy Day Muhammad drawing. Originally I did it in board marker, but then I redid him on, you know, artistic paper. I don't know what's like sketchbook paper. Rate him on a scale of 1 to 10. If you would like to support me, you know, I'm an independent woman living in London on my own, no family support. If you would like to support me, please do consider donating to my PayPal or my Patreon. All the links are in the description below. If you would like to donate to my Sober October campaign, that is what I'm doing currently, please do consider doing that. That takes precedence over everything. Like, if you can afford like £20 and you want to give it to me, please do first consider giving it to my campaign, because I feel like that's a more necessary cause. And, you know, all my socials are available in the description below. I'm on Instagram. I have a private one, like a personal one, where I post like pictures of me, and then I have an art one as well, links in the description. I have a Twitter account at @AngusBreadThin, links in the, you know, everything is in the description. I have a blog that I post like creative work to, my you know, my articles, my poetry, my fiction to. I'm actually going to add some stuff over this week and next week. So if you want to check that out, you can. It's angusbreadthin.wordpress.com. Again, links in the description. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for everyone who's been, you know, clamoring at the gates of Twitter to release me from Twitter jail. I really appreciate it. You know, thank you Saf, thank you Zara, thank you Halima, thank you Jana, Aydemir, I don't know how to pronounce that surname, I'm sorry. But thank you all for, you know, clamoring and having my back. Thank you, Almari. I saw some stuff from you as well. But thank you to everyone. I really, really appreciate it. And, you know, I just hope the next 14 to 15 days will be okay for me, because it's been one thing after another, and I just want like 5-second breaks in between. Like, that's it. And I just haven't been getting them, and it's been a lot. But thank you for being here with me. I hope that this has been in any way helpful. I don't know how it would be, but in any way good for you. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And Free Running Skeptic, again, thank you for everything. I really needed that shot today. So yeah, I'm not gonna drink the rest of this. This is gonna stay in my cupboard for emergencies, because Lord knows I cannot afford another one. But yeah, I will see you soon, hopefully during the end of the week, and by that time I will be out of Twitter jail. If I'm not, then, you know, I'm putting my foot down. I'm not gonna delete that tweet. I've appealed it. And if I stay in Twitter jail, then I stay in Twitter jail. That's just how it's going to be. And you guys can keep sounding off. But, you know, if you have anything to say to me, you can always leave your comments down in below. If you would like my content, please consider subscribing, liking this video, sharing it. You know the deal. It's YouTube. But I'm going to sign off. I'm going to stop waffling, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Also, rate my coat. I feel like it's a beautiful coat, and I'm really glad I got it. So if the universe is punishing me for this, it's kind of worth it, because I like this coat, and this is gonna, it's really warm. This is gonna accompany me through winter, and yeah. But anyways, bye.